Give me all three at once. 3 up for the Patriots in this game. Greg, you go first.
Christian Barmore, Anthony Jennings, and Trent Brown were my 3 up in this game.
So give me a thought.
Barmore's just been tremendous. I mean, the Giants' offensive line is freaking horrible. Justin Pugh is probably the worst offensive lineman. Poo for Pugh.
Great name.
Yes. He's horrible. But he dominated again. Barmore's been a great player for them this season. Another slow start for him, but he's really picked it up. Jennings collected a lot of trash, but did a good job. I mean, he's always been good on the edge. And Trent Brown, I thought, played really well, as opposed to Connor McDermott, who played, I think, 8 snaps and gave up a half a sack and a quarterback hit in those 8 snaps.
Barmore, Keon White, Jabril Peppers. I went with those 3. I'm not a Peppers fan, but I'll tell you what, overall, he gives you legit effort every week pretty much like that. I like.
Who was your 3rd up there, Greg?
Trent Brown.
Trent Brown. So he didn't start, but so what do you think was up with that?
Well, I asked both Connor and Trent after the game about that, and Connor said the plan was for Trent to rotate in. And I do think Connor made an appearance again. I don't think he was benched for the rest of the game. He said it wasn't for performance, but that was the plan going in.
Okay, 3 down, all at once.
Mac Jones. I had him for 1+ play, 7- plays. I mean, the 2 turnovers. There are a lot of issues on plus he had the fumble. A lot of issues on the interceptions, but the bottom line is he has the ball in his hands. He has to take care of it. Either the first one he just needed to throw away. I think that that's what he was trying to do, but that's a clear throwaway or scramble. The other one he just needed to take the sack. There was a breakdown with the blocking, and Demario Douglas didn't turn around. He's running a route down the field like an unblocked guy didn't run just run by him. But Mac has to eat the ball and take the sack and get the field goal.
Give me 2 and 3.
Tyquan Thornton, he's awful. I want to do a Mazz. Like, he sucks. He blows. That sort of thing. And Connor McDermott, like I said, 2 minus plays and 8 snaps. I mean, it's just not good enough.
J.C. Jackson, Mac Jones, Mike Gesicki, honorable mention, Chad Ryland, Bailey Zappi, Tyquan Thornton. Suck.
Joe Murray, you want to play along?
They nailed it. They nailed it. The only other good I'll give you is I thought Ramondre Stevenson ran hard, and they went away from that. And I think they even said it after that Germany game. Zeke Elliott, right? Okay. Oh, let's run the football.
Where's Bill O'Brien on your 3 up, 3 down?
There were a few. He's probably
for this thing. Should they have run the ball more?
Yes. They would have won the game if they didn't throw the ball once.
Greg, should they have run the ball more?
Well, yes, in theory, but I'm just saying because these guys, they're all the same. They view these quick games as an extension of the run game.
I understand that.
Yeah.
Okay, well, first half, they dropped back to pass 22 times to 13 runs.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, yes, I know they view the quick game as an extension, but it's not. They're not running behind an offensive line. You know,
I've been arguing this since covering Mike McCarthy in Green Bay when McCarthy used to do the same thing. They think their quick game, their screen game, that's an extension of the run game, and I just disagree.
No, the run game involves the offensive line. Mm-hmm. The quick game involves a receiver.
I mean, no Dexter Lawrence out there. Run the ball down their throats. I mean, really, this was a game where they should have run. I don't care. Just get into. I don't care. Full house backfield, 75% run, 25% pass. Make it as simple as possible, and they just can't do it at this point.
Should have been the Buffalo game plan in the wind.
Yeah, I would have been fine with that.
Seriously.
Yeah, really. They threw 3 passes. Should have been a similar kind of thing.
Paul in Fairhaven.
They do any.
Paul in Fairhaven, you want to follow up on Thornton?
Hey, guys, thanks for the call. Hey, real quick, when they drafted Tyquan Thornton as part of that quote-unquote speed draft, and they have not developed him as a deep threat. Bill O'Brien keeps using him in 5 or 10-yard passes. It's really aggravating, and I'd just like to know your opinion on that.
Okay, your opinion on that.
I don't think he knows how to play the position, point blank. I think he is a runner. Sometimes he catches the ball. I just don't think he knows how to play receiver, certainly in this offense. He needs to go to an offense where it's just the play is what it's drawn up. Like you are running down the field, you're running a post, you're running an out. That's not the way this offense is. If you don't get smart receivers in here, don't run this offense. Like flush it, bring in the Shanahan system, something simpler, because I don't think the college players are getting any brighter. Either that, you just have to. Well, who are the most successful receivers here in recent times? Julian Edelman, who was a college quarterback, and Jacoby Myers, who was a college quarterback. Go draft a bunch of those guys.
And you look at the league. I know scoring's down, but still, you look around the league and the number of receivers that come out of college and can play now. I feel like the league is bursting at the seams with quality receivers, and you can't pick a single one. Like, you're the only team that can't. You fall out of the boat and miss the water.
It's because the college schemes are so simple at this point. That's what you're getting from the receivers coming out of the college game. But the Patriots run a very complicated passing offense, and it's just either you need to do a great job of picking the exact receivers, which they obviously haven't done, or you need to think about changing the scheme.
B.
By the way,
change the scheme.
Baylor receivers have not been successful in the NFL. I think Josh Gordon's the only one. Do you want to call him a success?
What a disaster that guy was.
So, of all the simple college offenses, they run among the simplest, from what we understand, right?
Yes.
I mean, I think that's a big part of it, though, is that the Patriots are still tied into this, complex way of doing things, and nobody can play it
Except for Brady, and and the players that he was working with.